It's a beautiful afternoon for a game today, folks. I'm Andy McNamara, and this is Axis Football. Our game today showcases some of the biggest stars in the league, and I'm expecting some pretty impressive numbers to be posted today. We are moments away from what promises to be a close and exciting matchup. Let's get down to the field. Parker kicks it away. He catches the kickoff. He breaks free. And he is down. Let's see what the offense has dialed up for the first play of this drive. Steps into the pocket. He tosses one. He grabs it out of the air. That's the end of that play. That's good for 10 yards. First and 10 for the offense. Steps back to pass. He sees the target over the middle of the field. Big time catch on that bomb. Ripped to the ground. A nice pickup there by the offense. Operating from under center. He steps back to pass. He makes the throw. The ball is caught. And he'll be brought down up near the 5-yard line. First down, St. Louis. A fresh set of downs for St. Louis. He'll pitch it off to the runner. That's the end of that play. Gain of 3 on the play. From under center.
Go!
The runner takes, and they fly into the end zone. Touchdown, St. Louis. They'll opt for the single-point attempt here.
Go!
There's the kick. And it sails through. And the first score of the game goes to St. Louis. Let's see what they do next. Here comes the kicking team. On the kickoff. The offense will start things off from the 25. He's got a receiver in single coverage deep, and it's knocked away from the receiver. Incomplete. The offense coming in for a 2-receiver set. They'll send a player in motion. QB back to pass. Makes the throw short to the sideline. And the pass is incomplete. Third down and 10 to go. Throws the ball. Pass complete. And he's stopped around the 40-yard line. Gain of 15. The offense sets up under center. He throws it off to the right side. Tipped away and incomplete. Second and 10. Makes the handoff. He'll be tackled near the 45. That will bring up third down. Dallas makes their way up to the line. Dropping back. Throws one, and the pass misses the mark. Incomplete. The offense sets up to punt one away.
Go!
He punts it away. The punt will sail into the end zone for a touchback. St. Louis getting set to start off this drive.
Go!
He makes the handoff. The defense is finally able to bring him down. Gain of 16 on the play. Two backs for the offense. Misdirection in the backfield. He'll be brought down up near the 50. It's a St. Louis first down. 1st and 10 for the offense. QB back to pass. He fakes the handoff. The pass is caught, and down he goes. That will go for about 8 yards. St. Louis makes their way to the line here on 2nd down.
Go!
He hands it off to the right side, and the tackle is made. Gain of 8 on the play. 1st and 10. Steps into the pocket. He'll make the throw short along the right side. He's going to be brought down up near the 25. That gets us to 2nd down. 2nd down and short.
Tonight.
He gives it away. He is picked up and brought down. Gain of 8 on the play. 1st down and 10 to go. Left side handoff, and he's wrestled to the ground. They'll lose 1 on the play. 1 back deep for the offense.
Hike.
Hands it to the runner on the right side, and he's stopped up around the 20. They'll lose 1 on the play. 3rd down. 12 yards to go.
Go!
Drops back. Finds a target on the left side of the field. He reeled that one in, and he's immediately brought down. It's a St. Louis first down. 10th play of the drive.
Go!
He'll fake it to the back and keep it on the designed run. And he's tackled. They'll lose a couple yards there. 2nd and goal. The first quarter comes to a close. St. Louis on top for now with a small lead. St. Louis makes their way to the line here on 2nd down.
Tonight.
He takes the ball, and they fly into the end zone. Touchdown, St. Louis. The kicking team sets up for the extra point. It's up, and the extra point is good. That score extends St. Louis's lead a bit more. The offense lines up to kick it off. The kicker sends this one deep into the end zone. The offense will start things off from the 25.
Hike.
Dropping back. He lets one go deep down the field. Penalty marker on the field. Track down the bomb. And he's tackled right away. We'll see if the penalty affects the outcome. This is going to be offensive pass interference. They will accept the penalty. Dallas makes their way up to the line. He hands it off. He's taken down near the 35-yard line. Gain of 20 on the play. 3rd play of the drive. He takes the snap and looks to run it himself. Down he goes. Tackle by Fields. That'll go for 9 yards. Dallas makes their way up to the line.
Tonight.
And he steps out of bounds. Gain of 15. 1st and 10. The runner takes the toss to the right. And he's tackled here. That's good for about 7 yards. Sixth play of the drive. He makes the inside handoff. He's finally taken down. They covered a lot of ground on that play. A fresh set of downs for Dallas. Hands it to the runner on the right side. That's the end of that play. Gain of 5 on the play. The defense lines up in a 3-4. QB back to pass. He throws one, and the ball is batted down. Ninth play of the drive. Dropping back, makes the throw to the interception. And he's tackled. St. Louis getting set to start off this drive. Steps into the pocket. He sees a target over the middle. The pass is incomplete. St. Louis makes their way to the line here on second down. QB back to pass. Finds a receiver along the sideline. Incomplete pass. St. Louis makes their way up to the line. QB back to pass. He'll make the throw deep over the middle of the field. And it's knocked away by the defense. The punt team makes its way up the line. He punts it away. He'll field the punt. Breaks away from the first defender. Tackled after returning it up near the 45-yard line. Dallas getting set to start off this drive.
Go.
He throws one. The pass is knocked down. Incomplete. Second down and 10 to go. The handoff is made. And he's stopped around the 40-yard line. Gain of 5 on the play. Third down. He tosses a floater, and it's deflected down. Incomplete. The offense sets up to punt one away. The punt's away. This punt will sail out of bounds. A fresh set of downs for St. Louis. Motion right. He drops back. He makes the throw over to the right side. Incomplete pass. Second play of the drive. There's a penalty flag on the field. Finds a target on the left side of the field. It's up, it is caught. Tackle made up by the 30-yard line. Let's see how the penalty affects that play. Ooh, the referee caught him. Defense offside, and they'll elect to decline the penalty. A nice pickup there by the offense. First and 10. He drops back into the pocket. He throws it deep along the sideline. The big play, complete. St. Louis breaks the plane. Touchdown. The offense sets up for the point after. There's the kick. And the extra point is good. That score extends St. Louis's lead a bit more. Lining up for the kickoff. On the kickoff. First down and 10 to go. They'll send a player in motion. He'll toss it off to the left side. And the tackle is made. That'll go for 9 yards. It's a second down for Dallas.
Tonight.
Inside handoff. He's taken down near the 35-yard line. That will be good for about 1. First and 10. QB back to pass. Finds a target on the left side of the field. Deflected by the defender and incomplete. The offense will operate from the gun.
Go!
He drops back. Makes the throw near the 35-yard line. He's stopped in his tracks. They'll lose 1 on the play. 5th play of the drive. Delayed handoff. Tackle made by Norman. Loss of 4. Timeout St. Louis. That will be their first. The punt team lines up to kick this one away. The punt's away. The punt goes into the end zone for a touchback. Setting up shop from the 20. Counter play to the outside. Tackle made up by the 30-yard line. Gain of 10 on the play. A fresh set of downs for St. Louis. There's a penalty flag on the field. I think they're going to get the offense for a false start, and they'll take the penalty. Third play of the drive. QB back to pass. Sets his feet and throws. Deflected by the defender and incomplete. The defense sets up in a nickel set. Dropping back. And he's brought down in the backfield for a sack. That brings up third down. And Dallas calls a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining. Third and long for the offense. He hands it to the running back. And he is eventually brought down. Gain of 14 on the play. Dallas, timeout. They'll have just 1 remaining. The punt team lines up to kick this one away.
Hike!
He makes the punt. He'll field the punt. He's put to the turf. The offense looks to get things going here on first down. He sees a target over the middle of the field, and the receiver just can't find the handle. From under center. Makes the short throw. And he's wrestled to the ground. Gain of 1 on the play. St. Louis calling a timeout. That will be their second of the half. Let's see if the offense changes up their plan here on third down. So far today, they haven't had much success on third down conversions. And he's brought to the turf. That will go for about 5 yards. Timeout St. Louis. That's their final timeout. The punt team makes its way up the line. He punts it away. The punt goes into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start things off from the 20. He drops back. And it's knocked away by the defense. The defense sets up in a nickel set.
Go!
QB back to pass. Flings one. And it is complete. And the tackle is made. A huge pickup there by the offense. 1st and 10. He drops back. He makes the throw up near the 45. The tackle is made. Gain of 4 on the play. And Dallas calls a timeout. That will be their 3rd and final timeout. St. Louis makes their way to the line here on 2nd down. He throws one. The ball is caught. He is picked up and brought down. That will go for about 8 yards. 1st and 10 for the offense. He's got a target near the 25. And it's deflected down. Incomplete. St. Louis makes their way to the line here on 2nd down. He steps back to pass. Tosses it over to the sideline. The ball is caught. Gain of 13. 1st and 10 for the offense. He drops back to pass. The ball is caught. And he steps out of bounds. They covered a lot of ground on that play. 1st down and 10 to go. Dropping back. There's a flag on the play. He's wrestled down to the ground around the 15. Let's see how the penalty affects that play. This is going to be defensive holding, and they'll accept the penalty. A fresh set of downs for St. Louis. Dropping back. He tosses one just beyond the line of scrimmage. He's put to the turf. That will go for about 8 yards. And out comes the field goal unit.
Go!
The kick is up, and it's good, but not by much. That score extends St. Louis's lead a bit more. The kicking team set up to boot it away. The kick sails deep. This drive will begin from the 25-yard line.
Hike!
Makes the throw, and the ball is batted down. The 2nd quarter comes to a close. St. Louis with a commanding lead so far. The kicking team set up to boot it away. He'll boot this one deep into the end zone. The offense will start things off from the 25. Motion right. He steps back to pass. Tosses one short. Tackle made by Norman. That gets us to 2nd down. 2nd and 10 for the offense. Outside handoff. Stopped before he can break free. That'll be good for a couple yards. Dallas makes their way up to the line. He makes the throw. Picked off. He's taken down near the 35-yard line. St. Louis getting set to start off this drive. Penalty flag on the field. The ball is out. And the tackle is made. Let's see what the call is. They're going to flag the defense for holding here, and they'll accept the penalty. St. Louis getting set to start off this drive. He gives it to the runner on the right side. He's taken down near the 35-yard line. That will be a loss of 5. 2nd down, 9 yards to go. Steps back to pass. He sends this one into the center of the end zone. And the pass is incomplete. The offense lines up on 3rd and long.
Go!
He makes the toss off to the right side. He's taken down near the 35-yard line. That brings up 4th down. A long field goal attempt here for the offense. There's the kick. And the kick is good. That score extends St. Louis's lead a bit more. And onto the field comes the kicking team. He kicks it away. First and 10 for the offense. Penalty marker on the field. He makes the throw over to the right side of the field. The ball is caught, and he'll be pulled down immediately. We'll see if that holds up after the penalty. Ooh, the referee caught him. Defense offside, and they'll keep the play instead of taking the penalty. And it's a Dallas first down. A fresh set of downs for Dallas. Tipped away and incomplete. Dallas makes their way up to the line. Dropping back. He makes the throw over to the left side of the field. The pass is incomplete. Let's see if the offense changes up their plan here on 3rd down. So far today, they haven't had much success on 3rd down conversions. And the pass misses the mark. Incomplete. The punt team makes its way up the line.
Go!
He makes the punt. The punt goes into the end zone for a touchback. Setting up shop from the 20. Motion left.
Go!
It'll be a run to the left side. Tackle made up by the 30-yard line. Gain of 10 on the play. A fresh set of downs for St. Louis. He'll give it away on a draw. He'll be brought down up near the 50. They'll pick up a chunk of yards on that play. A 2-back set for the offense. He gives it away. He's tackled. That brings up 2nd down. The offense comes in on 2nd down. 15 yards to go.
Tonight.
Inside handoff. And down he goes. That will bring up 3rd down. 3rd down. 7 yards to go.
Tonight.
The runner takes the toss. He's tackled. Gain of 8 on the play. The offense comes in with 3 receivers.
Go!
Back. A flag on the play. Breaks away from the first defender. And he is down. We'll see if that holds up after the penalty. They're going to flag the defense for holding here. They'll accept the penalty. 1st and 10. He takes the ball. And he is tackled. Gain of 12 on the play. A fresh set of downs for St. Louis. He gives it away. And the tackle is made. Gain of 8 on the play. St. Louis makes their way to the line here on 2nd down. He hands it to the runner inside. He's wrestled down to the ground around the 15. They'll lose 1 on the play. 3rd down. 3 yards to go. Player in motion. He's stopped and taken down up near the 10. First down, St. Louis. A fresh set of downs for St. Louis.
Hike.
He'll toss it off to the left side. Brought down up near the line of scrimmage. That'll be good for a couple yards. The third quarter comes to a close. St. Louis with a commanding lead so far. A lone back for the offense.
Strike.
He stretches the handoff to the outside. He's put to the turf. That will be good for about 6. Third down and goal for the offense. He drops back into the pocket. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown! The offense sets up for the point after. The kick is up, and the extra point is good. That score extends St. Louis's lead a bit more. And onto the field comes the kicking team. He boots it away. The offense will look to get things going from the 25. He steps back to pass. He makes the deep throw. Single coverage downfield. Deflected by the defender and incomplete. 2nd and 10 for the offense.
Go!
He drops back. He decides to keep it himself, and he wisely slides down. That'll go for 9 yards. Let's see if the offense changes up their plan here on 3rd down. So far today, they haven't had much success on 3rd down conversions. And he misses his target. The punt team makes its way up the line.
Go!
He punts it away. And the punt goes into the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 20. They'll start things off from the 20. Player in motion to the right. On the handoff. And down he goes. That gets us to 2nd down. A shotgun set for the offense. He'll fake the handoff and keep it himself. And he safely slides to the ground. That will be good for about 6. First down and 10 to go.
Go!
He hands it to the running back. He'll be brought down up near the 50. A huge gain by the offense. A fresh set of downs for St. Louis.
Strike.
Right side handoff. He's finally taken down. First down, St. Louis. 5th play of the drive.
Strike.
They'll run a counter play to the outside. He is picked up and brought down. Gain of 5 on the play. 2nd down.
Hike.
Delayed handoff by the QB. He's taken down near the 35-yard line. That will push them back 3 yards. 2 backs for the offense.
Sit hut.
It'll be a run to the left side. And he's finally stopped after a great run. Gain of 15. A fresh set of downs for St. Louis.
Sit hut.
On the run pass option, he gives it to the runner. St. Louis breaks the plane. Touchdown. The kicking team sets up for the extra point. It's up. And the kick is good. That score extends St. Louis's lead a bit more. The kicking team set up to boot it away. He kicks it deep. The offense will start things off from the 25. Dropping back. He sees a target over the middle. Batted down and incomplete. It's a second down for Dallas. Steps into the pocket. And he can't pull it in. Drop pass. The offense has struggled to convert on third downs today. Tosses a pass. There's a flag on the play. The pass connects. Down he goes. Tackle by Fields. We'll see if things still stand after the penalty. They're going to flag the defender for pass interference. It looks like they'll decline the penalty. Gain of 11. A fresh set of downs for Dallas. Throws the ball. And it's picked off by the defense. He'll be brought down up near the 50. St. Louis getting set to start off this drive. Receiver in motion. Run to the right side. And he's stopped around the 40-yard line. Gain of 10 on the play. The offense will operate from under center. Motion right. Hands it off to the left side. And he is eventually brought down. A huge pickup there by the offense. A two-back set for the offense. He makes the inside handoff. He's wrestled down to the ground around the 15. Gain of 8 on the play. Second down. 2 yards to go. St. Louis makes their way up to the line. He makes the inside handoff. And the defender got him down. That will go for about 8 yards. And Dallas calls a timeout. That will be their first of the half. A dime set for the defense. He gives it to the runner on the right side. Touchdown! The kicking team sets up for the extra point. Here's the kick. And it's good. That score extends St. Louis's lead a bit more. Lining up for the kickoff. He rockets this one deep. A fresh set of downs for Dallas. He drops back to pass. Complete. And he's tackled here. Gain of 13. Dallas, timeout. That will be their second timeout. First and 10. He drops back into the pocket. Tosses it over the middle of the field. Reeled in that long pass. And the defender got him down. A huge gain by the offense. And Dallas calls a timeout. That will be their last timeout. Third play of the drive. He steps back to pass. And he misses his target. Second down and 10 to go. QB back to pass. It's caught. Tackle made up by the 30-yard line. Gain of 13. Fifth play of the drive.
Go!
Steps into the pocket. The pass connects. And he's hit right away and taken down. Gain of 13. First down and 10 to go. Tosses a pass. Tipped away and incomplete. The offense will operate from the gun. QB back to pass. Tipped away and incomplete. The offense can't seem to find their rhythm today on third downs. Let's see if they switch things up with this call. He grabs it out of the air, and he'll be brought down up near the 5-yard line. Gain of 13, a fresh set of downs for Dallas.
Hike.
He throws it into the end zone, tipped away and incomplete. It's a second down for Dallas. Dropping back, he makes the throw to the left side of the end zone, and the ball is batted down. Dallas sets up on third down. QB back to pass. He makes the throw to the left side of the end zone. Batted down and incomplete. The offense will operate from under center. Steps into the pocket. And he misses the target. They are just unable to make it happen there. It'll be a turnover on downs. St. Louis getting set to start off this drive. And he takes a knee to keep the clock running. St. Louis makes their way to the line here on second down.
Go!
And they'll take a knee here to run down the clock. And that is going to do it for this one. For everyone here at Axis Football, I'm Andy McNamara, and we'll see you next time.